Dave, I have discovered, well, I've had a revelation, a real revelation. Now, we all know that Italians are very strange, right? But why are they strange? Well, I've done a little bit of a study, okay? And now I know. They have a pathological need to communicate. And I'll tell you how I know this, right? So, this afternoon, I was with Conchi in her car, and at a certain point, she said, look at that apartment block over there, right? So I looked and said, okay. And she said, can you see it? And I said, yeah. And she said, my cousin lives there. Now, I've never met her cousin. I never want to meet her cousin. Why did she tell me that? Why did she tell me? If it's not just simply for a pathological need to communicate. And it's not just the women, okay? Because 1 hour later, I was in the car with Mr. Bergamaschi, right, to buy new computers for the office. We went to the centre of Milan, and we turned around a corner, and he said, look, there's a petrol station. And I thought, do we need petrol? Is he telling me this because one day I might need petrol? No. He said, see that petrol station? My father used to work there, right? He doesn't even work there anymore. He doesn't work there now. His father once, in the past, worked at that petrol station. Now, you tell me, why on earth? Why should he tell me that? Why? My brain was saying, what can I do with this information? Why is he telling it to me? I know the reason now. They have to communicate. It's a genetical thing. So I've started to study this and research it a little bit, and I found out that it's all like a series of little balls, right? Now, balls are fundamental to Italian communication. A little bit like, like the Greeks with the abacus, right, with the coloured balls. Well, they have balls which, they're just so important, right? It's all in, not the colours, but the prepositions, right? The balls change, okay, according to the prepositions. Now, this is what I've learned so far. Now, so if you stay on someone's balls, that person doesn't like you, okay? If you're in the middle of the balls, then you're interfering. You're disturbing. So go away. And you have to go away, Dave, because if you don't, then they will tell you to go out of the balls. They'll very kindly say, out of the balls. That's what they say. And you have to go out of the balls. Because if you don't, the balls begin to fill. Like water balloons, man, right? And they fill up until they're really big, and then they start to turn around, and they turn around, and then they fall, and they break, and that's it. That's it. It's finished, right? Just go home, because you've broken the balls. And when you've broken the balls, there's nothing more you can do. Just go home. It's the point of no return, So, if we want some peace and quiet, right, and you don't want to have to communicate, then you have to go into the mountains and hide in a forest and just hope that you don't meet any Italians. But even then, I mean, they're in the mountains looking for mushrooms and... I don't know. So, yeah, if you want to stay here, if we want to stay here, we're going to have to learn to communicate. Yeah? Great idea. Cheers.
Oh, the skies are the same, yeah, flying to you again.